Stories with Ava. Today we're reading Dear Mr. Blueberry.
So this is by Simon James. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he may be hurt. Love, Emily. Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it was a whale you saw, because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast, and last night I saw my whale smile. I think he's feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love, Emily. There's a whale in Emily's pond.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
Dear Emily.
Please don't put more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the oceans. Sincerely, Mr. Blueberry.
Mr. Blueberry.
Mr. Blueberry. It's so nice of Mr. Blueberry to answer Emily's letters, eh? Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does that mean he might be a blue whale? Love, Emily. P.S. What can I feed him with?
P.S.
P.S. What can I feed him with? That's a very big whale for such a very little pond. Isn't it? He takes the whole pond. Dear Emily, blue whales are blue. They eat tiny shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your pond. Sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Perhaps it is a blue goldfish? That's a very big goldfish if it's a goldfish. That's a very big goldfish if it's a goldfish.
It's a whale.
It's a very whale-looking goldfish, isn't it?
Yes.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterwards, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I should call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily. Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. I don't think Mr. Blueberry believes her that there's a whale in her pond.
But she believes her whale.
She believes there's a whale in her pond, yes. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am a little sad. Arthur has gone. I think your letter made sense to him, and he decided to be migratory again. Love, Emily. Oh, that's so sad that her whale disappeared. Dear Emily, please don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older, you would like to sail the ocean studying and protecting whales. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Oh my goodness, are you getting sleepy? This is a good bedtime story, isn't it? Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach and you'll never guess, but I saw Arthur. I called out to him and he smiled. I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich. Do you really think giving part of her sandwich to Arthur is a good idea?
No.
Do you think whales eat sandwiches?
No.
No, I think they eat krill. And then we said goodbye, I shouted that I loved him. very much. I hope you don't mind I said you loved him too. Love, Emily and Arthur.
It's the end.
That's the end. Look at that.
The end.
The end. Now, I've never read a book like that before, have you?
Nope.
No, that was a really good one.
So have a great sleep and subscribe to Stories with Ava. Bye.